Hi, this is Keith, and welcome to Klezmer Podcast 72 for Monday, January 24th, 2011. The website is www.klezmerpodcast.com, and you can send me an email at keith@klezmerpodcast.com. My guests on this episode of the podcast are Assaf, Spector and Gurel, members of Electro Morocco. Originally from Israel, they now reside in Brooklyn, New York, where Electro Morocco puts out their own brand of electro-pop and rock and roll. The band sounds fantastic, and a little bit later we're going to get to watch their music video for Sweetly Down. I caught up with Assaf and Roy at last year's Julicious Festival in Long Beach, California, and although there's some audio issues with some work that was going on in the room where we were holding our interview, I think it came in through pretty good, and you're going to have an enjoyable time watching and listening to Electro Morocco. Here we go. Hi, this is Keith from Klezmer Podcast. I'm visiting with Asi and Roy from Electro Morocco from Brooklyn by way of Israel. Exactly. Asi, welcome to Klezmer Podcast. Welcome to Julicious Festival in Long Beach.
Thank you. Thank you for welcoming.
And Roy?
Hello, I'm Roy with Electro Morocco. Nice to be here. Julicious was delicious.
Yes, and so was your set. It was wonderful music.
Very much.
Thank you.
So, tell me the background of Electro Morocco and how you started the band and come up with the great sound that you got.
Well, it all started accidentally.
Let's tell that story. It's always a good one.
I made an album for my wife, album of love songs, and that was like towards my wedding.
Totally different than Electro Morocco.
And it's like folk music, love songs, like Beatles, you know. And my father loves only like ethnic music, like Balkan music or Arabic music or Romanian music, but
he
only
won't have any of that folky.
Rock and roll doesn't go in. He doesn't like that. And I thought about like maybe I should bond with my dad and do a track that we could listen together and like have fun and like be bonding, you know. And I asked Roy to help me with that. And at the time we just got into Arisan. Arisan is some Greek Israeli guitar player from the 60s that my father was obsessed with. So I was listening to it when I was like 2 years old, Roy as well. And we got flashback years later. And we made this track, which is Sachbak. It was one of the last songs on the show.
One night we decided to just do it, and we I think we started at like 1 a.m. and we till like 7 a.m.
And
it was a crazy night, and it was great. We didn't touch it since. Usually when we work and we record, we mix. It takes us so long. We mix again. We do it all again. But this one we didn't even touch since the first time we did it. It was just magic.
It's one of the best tracks that we ever did.
Yeah. That kind of brought the whole concept. Suddenly it looked like, okay, something we can use, a bit of that, a bit of stuff that we even don't like so much, just kind of grew up on, and we can see how it's going to create a certain style that's not around that much. There's a little hole there that we can maybe fill, and here we are.
Basically, we're coming from music that is not happy music. We love sad music, like Radiohead, like Siguru, stuff that you don't listen when you party, you listen when you're sad. So we just decided to do that twist and like make some music for the masses so people can enjoy and get together and feel good and have the love in the air, and we just like wanted to make music with a lot of peace between the music. So it's like Arabic music with like Dominican music, with Spanish music, with Greek music, Moroccan music, and the Beatles in between. The most important. That's the most important. Do you have any ideas of
another style that we can throw in there? We're looking for it.
Believe me, I will find.
Maybe Balinese bells or something.
Ooh, I've been there.
You've just been in Bali.
I brought some percussion with me. It's coming. Next album, probably.
I've been thinking about it too.
Great. Now, yeah, how is it you blend all these different, ethnic styles and still come up with kind of a rock feel to everything?
Well, again, we come from rock.
That's where we came from.
Yeah.
So
and
somehow we bring it back to it always, and it's feels comfortable for us.
We're still trying to run away from rock, actually, and make it more like more simple, more raw. So some of the new stuff, which you're gonna hear soon, it's coming out this month. The
great.
EP, Low Ride, which is has 2 singles from the upcoming album, and has lots of exciting, fresh remixes by ourselves and my brother, which is he's a great musician also. He's coming from the dance world, and also by Tor Ben-Ari, and we might have some more guest remixes, so it's gonna be like really hot EP with fresh new music and different styles. Again, it's gonna have a lot of different stuff. So we're trying to combine not just rock. We're trying to put disco into it, to put techno into it, to put electro. Maybe at one point we're gonna bring Arabic, totally Arabic.
Trying to keep the soul in it.
Yeah.
As long as it keeps the soul, and I think it will work out.
The goal is to have Electro Morocco with quartet on stage of cello and viola and violin, and have it sound really mix the Arabic, old Egyptian music with the rock and the hip hop and the techno and the reggaeton of today.
Still songwriting though. We're trying to create songs though. It'll be like just a song you can listen to without all this world music concept attached to it. Kind of find the line in between.
Right. So, but the lyrics seem to be mostly English lyrics.
All English.
Yeah.
We have one song that we played with, which is a French song next to it. We didn't play it tonight, and we don't know if it's very sad and moving kind of song. But basically, all the lyrics we try to write English. We write ourselves, and we have Ben Murphy, who's a really close friend of ours, a writer, helps us with lyrics as well.
And maybe we can promise that it's going to be only English.
Right.
Am I gonna bleach to Hebrew a little bit? Maybe Romanian.
Romanian's always good.
Maybe French. Maybe Spanish. But we'll stick to English because it's very musical language, And,
Right.
So
Yeah, it's the best language. Well, we grew up on Hebrew, and suddenly English. As soon as I started creating in English, I don't know if I can make it back. It's just so nice to sing it. Just sing so well.
So, playing with different styles and different modes, does that drive your lyric writing, or do you start with lyrics and then add these different grooves to it?
Well, we just developed a new technique, which only like the past 5 songs, that we're coming up with the music and we send it to Ben, and Ben coming up with the lyrics and like the phrasing. He sends us back, we implement that, and we start like.
Sometimes we change it again. We tell him, and he changes it again. This is a process like that. Last 5 songs we did it like that. The first 5-6 songs, they all came a bit different. We wanted to we always try to get like a concept, we get a beat, and then we get to a point where, okay, well, we got to sing on it now, and we're trying to maybe add more people to help us do it. Yula, our singer, or Dan in this case, again.
So you start with the music and work
Usually
with
we
lyrics
start
after.
with the music.
Yeah.
We've been writing songs all my life. It doesn't necessarily happen like that. Sometimes something comes from lyrics. But in our case, it's basically a musical idea that we start with, and then we take it forward.
And with the lyrics, is there kind of an idea that runs through your songs, or an approach that you take with the lyrics, or are they all completely different?
Sometimes it's where we are right now, like, about love, about missing something like home. Lots of times like that.
Some of the songs some of the songs are like, it's just about like Low Ride. It's just like a fun song that we make fun of the reggaeton kind of.
Because living in Williamsburg, in Brooklyn, sometimes reggaeton bombs your head in the morning. It's a Saturday, you want to sleep, and there's a reggaeton beat coming from somewhere. So we were trying to run from the reggaeton in this one.
And some of the songs, some of the songs I like, we have some songs that it's like a little more political. Actually, one song
Yeah.
Monkey Do. Probably it's hard to read on the show exactly what's the lyrics, but on the album, or if you can listen on MySpace, you can listen carefully more to the lyrics.
Right, or maybe you have the lyrics posted somewhere or on your CDs or whatever. That
No.
The CD itself, I'm sure we will have it.
We'll have it. Oh, we'll have it online.
The EP that's coming out, that song specifically is not there.
Yeah.
It's like a little political. The only political song we have. It's a little bit about the Middle Eastern situation, oil, war.
Hey, you never know. Personally, I prefer like the next one should be like a light song and communicative song and fun song, but you never know. Something can happen. The whole thing is a big accident, so you know.
So, what do you think of being here in Long Beach and the Delicious Festival? Have you been to anything like this before?
We did last year. We played in New York at the La Poisson Rouge. La Poisson Rouge.
Oh, Poisson Rouge. I've read about it. Okay.
And it was great. It was very similar. Maybe the crowd was happier back then. They were like really drunk, I guess. We played in some events. This seems to be like a big event.
This was nice,
It was very nice.
I was totally into it.
Yeah.
It was fun. It seemed like a lot of people were enjoying themselves, dancing. It was already ready for us. We didn't have to bring them to the stage. They're already there, which is always cool, you know?
Yeah.
It's like easier.
They were thirsty for Hebrew blood.
Yeah.
It seems like.
I think I think this is the 6th one of these, so I think everybody knows pretty much what to expect. So they're ready for it.
Yeah.
Great. So what's next for Electro Morocco? You talk about a new album coming soon and more touring?
Yeah, basically we're going to release the EP. It's next week or the week after. It's at the beginning of March. We're gonna do some videos and hopefully finish the album. I mean, the album is done, but like get the album to the masses, to the presses. So that's probably gonna happen around August. We have some
Trying
shows.
to do it right, it might take some time, even though the album is ready. Hard to tell when exactly. You can buy it. Probably iTunes not so long from now. Hopefully a month or two.
We also planning. We have some shows planned in September in Europe, in Germany. So hopefully we're probably going to play in Israel also as well, either in July, August, or either September or October. And maybe we're going to play some more places in Europe besides Germany. And and then to the next album, and more shows, and more shows, and more accidents. Yeah. We have a lot of accidents every day. Bad one, not just good one. We got a car towed yesterday.
Speeding tickets. Speeding ticket close to Malibu, so where it's expensive probably.
Malibu.
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, my friend lives there, and we're staying with him. It's a nice long drive every night from wherever we are. Nice place though.
Yeah.
Malibu. Don't let it. No earthquakes though.
No earthquakes, no fires, no mudslides.
And then we could.
No, there is mudslides. Actually, there is. There is.
As long as you don't have to evacuate.
Yeah. We're going back to the frozen New York. It's gonna be.
Yeah. Dig out from the snow.
Yeah.
So, if people want to find out more about Electro Morocco and buy the CDs or downloads, where can they find it?
They can go to MySpace.
They could go.
Listen, become our friends on MySpace. We can also tell them all the time what's up and where we're going.
Which probably we're gonna have a link right here, right?
There is.
Yeah.
There is something. Write down. There is some stuff on iTunes that you can purchase already. Electro Morocco, easy to find. Electro with a C, even though we spelled it wrong, but it looks good, so we left it like that. And well, till the album be ready, there's only iTunes right now, but soon enough.
Well, we're gonna have on iTunes. We're gonna have the EP, the Low Ride, the EP with the remixes. So probably that's gonna happen in a few weeks. We're gonna promote it so everybody will know, and you'll see it on MySpace. And right now, you can go to iTunes and get the first EP that we got, which has 3 songs. Really good songs. So the Joe Peel, Take Me Back, and Sachmak. So you can get that. Go get that now.
Get it now.
Yeah.
And then get the new one when it comes out as well. The new one will be called
Low Ride.
Low Ride.
Yeah.
$1 pizza.
Fabulous.
Take.
And
$1 pizza.
Rabbi Yonah hawking pizza in the background
That was good, man.
to an empty room.
Yeah.
So, all right, thanks very much, Asi and Roy.
Roy,
Thanks for being on
Thank you.
Klezmer Podcast, and enjoy your stay at Julicious.
Thank
you very much.
Our pleasure.
Take me in your arms tonight. I will be your compass point. You white, you turned you too uptight. Come on, make you better, baby. Pull you from the pain and noise. I will lead you homeward, boy. You're shaking and your throat is dry. I will let you drink and help you down. So sweetly down. All the creeps in town, they won't make it past the bouncer, baby, down. So sweetly down. All the cops in town cannot make it past the doorman, baby. Balance is so hard to find. I will take your hand in mine. The speakers make your eardrums ring. All the lights up in the ceiling, I will send them all away. I will make the flashes fade. I'll tow the pilot to the ground. I will help you down, I'll help you down. So sweetly down. All the creeps in town, they won't make it past the bouncer, baby, down. So sweetly down. All the cops in town cannot make it past the doorman, baby. Bound on the ground, so sweetly down, down on the ground, so sweetly down, down on the ground, so sweetly down, down on the ground, so sweetly down, so sweetly down. All the creeps in town, they won't make it past the bouncer, baby, down. So sweetly down. All the cops in town cannot make it past the doorman, baby, down. So sweetly down. All the creeps in town, they won't make it past the bouncer, baby.
All right, I'm back. That was my interview with Assaf Spector and Roy Gurel from Electro Morocco, and also their music video, Sweetly Down. I'd very much like to thank Electro Morocco for appearing on the program and for providing the video for us to watch. That's about it for Klezmer Podcast 72. Remember, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or if you have a band that would like to appear on the podcast or have your music played, please send an email to keith@klezmerpodcast.com. That's about it for Klezmer Podcast 72. Thanks for listening and watching. Please tell your friends, stay subscribed, and until next time, bye for now.